Namaste. Every coin has two sides. Similarly, the story of retrogression also has two sides. The first is the positive side, the second is the negative side. Retrogression in your birth chart is a sign that there has been some curse that has been cast on you in your past life. But what is the reason behind that curse? Was it for a good cause? Because you did something good for the larger interest of the society and somebody didn't like it and he or she cursed you. And you all know the story of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna had to face the curse of Queen Gandhari. He did something good, but still he had to face the curse. But the cause was good. And then the other side of the story is that you actually do something evil, something bad, and then you are cursed. And that also leads you to retrogression in your next birth. So there are two sides to the story of retrogression. And that is why there are people who have retrograde planets in their chart and yet they have done exceptionally well in their career. They have experienced a certain growth in their career. And then there are people who have retrograde planets in their chart and they have experienced a lot of delays, frustrations, and in worst scenarios, downfall in their life. So as I said, there are two sides to this story of retrogression. In this podcast, I have shared certain insights on the retrogression. This is the first part of retrogression. In the coming videos, I will talk more on the retrograde planets and their placements. So let's begin. प्यार किया तो डरना क्या, प्यार किया है कोई चोरी नहीं की, प्यार किया तो डरना क्या. It is a beautiful Hindi song. The meaning of this song is that I have loved, so what is there to fear? I have loved and I have not stolen anything. I have loved, what is there to fear? When you do something out of love, someone will curse you. This curse may lead to a certain planetary aspect called retrograde. However, when you love, you simply love. So sometimes for the larger interest of the society, for a good cause, you may have to go against the whole world, and that may land you with a certain curse from someone. But that should not stop you from doing what needs to be done. Do you remember Lord Krishna? He stood against adharma, and with his grace, the Pandavas defeated and killed the Kauravas. However, Lord Krishna also had to face a curse from Queen Gandhari. She cursed Lord Krishna that his clan of Yadavas would never remain united. They will be separated, and that he will never see his community happy. So even Lord Krishna had to face the curse, and he accepted the curse because to him the cause of restoring dharma was more important than safeguarding his own interests. So So many great souls are cursed, and because of these curses, they often take birth with retrograde planets. Because retrograde planet means slowing down. Retrogression is basically a hurdle to progressing in life, because the whole focus is on first finishing the unfinished business. Receiving a curse for doing something good is the positive side of retrogression. In this case, souls take birth with retrograde planets, but they are evolved souls, and so even though retrograde planets exist in their chart, they do exceptionally well in their life. However, there also exists a darker side to the story of retrogression, and this dark side of retrogression is primarily based on receiving curse for doing bad karma. In this case, the person has executed certain evil actions which are definitely not for a good cause but for his or her own selfish interests. And in such a case, the curse, that is retrogression, works totally against the person, and the person suffers tremendously due to retrograde planets in his or her chart. This suffering is mainly because of delays and more delays that bring much frustration to the native. So retrogression or curse is not solely responsible for the native's rise or fall in life. It is the cause, the reason for which the curse has been casted is what matters above all. If for a good cause the curse is cast, then the retrogression will prove beneficial. It will become a blessing in disguise. However, if for a bad cause the curse is cast, then the retrogression will prove harmful. It will lead to many delays and frustrations in life. Now, the good or bad cause behind the retrogression is totally based on the placement of the retrograde planet and the overall state of the retrograde planet in your birth chart. In my next video, I will talk more on the state and placements of retrogression planets and what they actually mean. Enough for now. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.